Goddamn, what a piece of crap. This is a piece of crap, but I can't move my tongue to call an Aston Martin DBS a piece of crap, simply because everyone likes it. And also it has a V12, and by the way, this engine is pretty cool. It doesn't have any cool exhaust sound, but the engine is cool. And I'm trying to find something in this car, and I guess that's because I watched all these James Bond movies, so let's try to be objective and imagine I've never watched any of them and never heard about James Bond, so let's turn around. So what do we have here? Okay, let's look at this hood. These grids, they look tacky. The headlight looks stupid, it has a silly shape and two poor lenses. What the hell is this? And these wheels are also strange. They say it has a carbon ceramic brakes, well perfect, then why this car brakes so bad? This element is also made of carbon. God damn it, guys, I have no idea what to say. I cannot identify whether this car is cool or not, I just don't get it. Would I ever buy such a car for myself? No, I wouldn't. Do I like driving it? No, I don't. Is it beautiful? Well, yes, it's cute. This is the coolest and the most stylish car key I have ever seen in my life. Just check it out, how it works. God damn. This is a goddamn Aston Martin DBS, baby. I always hated this car. And why this seat is moving by itself. This is the first time I'm driving an Aston Martin. So this is the moment of truth. But I always noticed how people pay their attention to this car, and I agree that this car is stylish and beautiful. I agree that this brand makes some of the most beautiful cars in the world. So V12, 517 naturally aspirated horsepower. And it looks like this interior was made not by designers, but jewelers. The style is sticking from every single detail. The music is Bang & Olufsen. The Alcantara covering is super soft to touch. And it's all leather. Everything you can possibly imagine is covered with leather. The mileage is 2,878 miles. Well, this menu is pretty ancient. It's ancient both on this display and down here. The exhaust sounds wild. The tachometer is quite unusual, because the arrow is moving not this way, but this way. What can I say? I don't know, maybe this is some kind of a typical British feature. Here, check it out. This car is beautiful both inside and outside. And I cannot call this automobile high technological, but I can definitely say that this car is high jewelry. This automobile is very beautiful both from the back and in the front, and lots of carbon elements. In some ways this car surprises me because it's unusual. It has a 6-gear automatic transmission, but still I don't understand its thing, and I still don't get why this car used to be one of the main characters in those James Bond movies. The Agent 007. I simply don't get it. And these crystal buttons are wonderful. But I don't see any logic in this. It's just the black background and the crystal buttons. And that's it. I mean, you don't have to be smart enough to do that. And if these buttons are made of crystal and look so beautiful, why all other stuff below it looks so poor, made of cheap plastic? Can any British gentleman explain that to me? Because I'm not getting the point. What's the catch? What's the catch of Aston Martin? Maybe it's supposed to make me feel myself James Bond. It's strange. It really makes people look around. And it's this kind of reaction, wow, an Aston Martin, cool. Maybe they also expect James Bond to come out of this car. I have no idea what kind of a melody was that. And it doesn't make my heart sing. Because I don't feel this 517 horsepower. I only feel that something is screaming from behind and that's it. I don't feel all this power it's supposed to have. Maybe my feeling is already not that sharp it used to be. But I remember I felt the same amount of horsepower pretty well when I was driving a Mercedes GTS. If we take a Porsche Turbo S, here it is by the way. Into the space. It's flying into the space. And that car has 550 horsepower. It's almost the same powerful, there's no upgrades, but it's flying into the space. You can say it has good materials. Okay, whatever. The interior is stylish. I agree, the half of it is stylish. The upper part of it is really stylish, but the lower part is not at all. Well, the clock is cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I counted only 12 elements that are really wonderful, and I don't understand how they can coexist in the same automobile with these pieces of shit. How can it be? Can anyone explain that to me? How could they make such a stylish automobile? How could they make it so beautiful with this typical Aston Martin grille? How could they make everything so pure and luxurious? Just look at these wonderful buttons, and then put here this plastic shit. I swear to God I don't get it. And this car acts very strange. It steers strange. Let's just say I don't understand this car, and maybe later we'll make another test drive in some other place. But right now I'm not getting it. I have just driven about 40 miles in the city and on the highway, and I didn't get its thing. And I can do 100 miles more, but nothing will change. It's not interesting for me. And no matter how hard the owner tries to persuade me that this Aston Martin is a cool car and that it steers well. Well, the thing is that you cannot just switch drive and accelerate. Yeah, I get it. I have to switch this, turn this on, then switch it to sport. Yeah, I get it. It won't work if it's not in sport mode. Yeah, I did that, but still, Porsche is flying into the space. Well, you just have to drive it the right way and switch at 4,500 RPM, and you should have shifted down to the second gear. Yes, that's a V12 and it has 517 horsepower. And yes, I should have shifted it at high RPM like an M5 E60. But it doesn't bring that much of a joy. I don't like it. See you guys.